I am Archangel Michael. I have come to bring you a message from God, a message that explains the silence that has gripped us in our lives. This silence, which is actually a crime, gives us an excuse to tolerate the manifestations of darkness around us. When we see injustice dancing in public and falsehood suppressing truth everywhere, we close our eyes. I ask you, can you allow your conscience to be indifferent? Do you really want to be part of a situation where you are a mere spectator while the cries of innocent people are heard all around you? It is important to understand that silence becomes a grave sin when no one is ready to raise their voice in support of the truth. When the cry of a weak person reaches your ears and you just turn a blind eye, this silence also pushes you into the ranks of the murderer. I want to convince you that it is time to listen to the voice of your heart, to voice your thoughts. Have you ever thought about the impact of your silence? Do you know how much of a difference one voice, one concrete action can sometimes make? I am Michael, and I have come to shake you up. There is still time to stir yourself up. Open your lips and stand up for the oppressed. Your silence is a crime, and time will undoubtedly testify whether you supported the truth or compromised with oppression. Are you ready to take part in this great battle where the forces of truth and falsehood are face to face? It is in your power whether you will remain silent or stand up for the truth and give real meaning to your life. We must never forget that. Every human being has the right to demand justice. When the darkness of oppression descends, we must unite our strength and become a voice for truth. I know it may sound scary, but you have the power within you to change the world. Have you ever wondered why your voice has remained silent? Has this silence made you unfamiliar with human values? Here, I want to ask you a question. What really happened when you remained silent against the truth? Did you think how long this silence would last? We all have a moral responsibility to raise our voices against the atrocities that are happening around us. I would like to know if you have ever been a part of an event that left a message full of wisdom in your heart. Remember, the journey in search of this truth may be long, but this journey begins the moment you break your silence. I have another question for you. Have you ever tried to stand up for the truth in your life? Do you know how much power your one voice can have? Finally, I would like to say that your silence is not limited to you, but it also affects society. When we do not speak up for the truth, we not only add darkness to our own lives, but also to the lives of others. You have to think about whether you really want this. Do you want your silence to be heard, or do you want to demonstrate your resolve? It is time for us all to come together to end this kind of silence and move towards a new awareness. I think we all need to understand that standing up against oppression is a sacred duty. I challenge you to tell me how you feel about this issue. Have you ever tried to find out the reasons for your silence? The final question, which you have to answer for yourself: Can you change the world through your silence, or can you make it better by speaking up? It all depends on your will, and I want you to take this message seriously, because it is a message from God. And I am Michael, who has come to wake you up.